Hadi bakayım devam.
Over here.
Regarding Salazar Slytherin scriptorium, but my efforts were in vain. Meet me outside the Slytherin common room. We need to talk.
What's going on here?
Professor Rookwood was right. The place is crawling with Victor Rookwood's lot and Ranrock's loyalists. They're working together all right, but it is not a friendly alliance. I'm sure you'll agree that we need to find a way in other than the front gate. Let's go.
I'd remember my father's speakers these times. See, now they're upon me, they tell quite a different...
Absurd, isn't it? Ranrock wants us to find the child. Sounds like a lot of work. Perhaps tell him we look. Well, here's the
How do you expect
You can't stop Ranrock's rebellion!
Bring me a dozen humans to battle. I'll take it all. Run the other
Back for the
Up there. That's our way in.
Wingardium Leviosa.
If I'd known your plan was to dig up half the
I
country...
wouldn't have to dig if you could simply manage to bring me the child.
We wouldn't need the child if you hadn't sent a dragon to retrieve the container I spent months and countless ministry favors tracking.
You let them board the carriage. My options were limited once I knew it would be inconveniently beyond my reach at that infernal school.
Have you not acquired enough power here? I allowed you to tunnel under my family home.
Allowed me? You are here only because you are descended from a keeper and may at some point inadvertently become valuable. We had an agreement. I will share with you the power that I discovered if you locate the stores of magic that are yet to be found. So, unless you want another demonstration of my power, a power that you one day hope to wield, bring me the child.
We already knew they were after you, but now we know they're digging for stores of magic.
And Ranrock knows about the Keepers.
Yes, I caught that too. Professor Rookwood said that you'd understand more once you complete the next trial.
Let's get into that castle.
Any special words you want me to pass on to your mum? Flash of inspiration.
Pay for your deed.
Oh, I'm gonna enjoy this.
No,
Fringo.
just wait.
Fringo!
Hang on! How does that feel? Oh, what's the look out of your eyes?
Confringo! Accio! Superfly! Glacier!
I'll have chill blades after this.
Confringo!
I haven't even had to hear yet! Coward!
Confringo!
Well, next time! That's just terrible!
Confringo!
You're only delaying me. Release me. You will pay for your...
I suppose that's the quick way down.
Revelio. Revelio.
Something to those symbols on the walls.
There is. I've seen symbols like these before. I need to find all of them, then cast at them quickly in succession.
Goblin tracks. They're a step ahead of us. Let's see where they lead.
Lumos.
This must be it. The store of magic and the source of Ranrock's power.
It looks empty. If they've taken all of it, why are they still here?
Ranrock said there's more to be found, and if he's right about that, it may or may not be located here. Wherever it is, we need to find it before they do. Where is that portrait?
I heard something. I was hoping that was you.
Professor Rookwood, the goblins and dark wizards who've overrun your castle are digging for stores of magic, and have broken open some sort of container.
No. Things are more dire than I could have imagined. If, as you told Percival, a goblin in his vault was wielding a powerful magic, then they have somehow learned. It cannot be.
And sir, they know you were a keeper. Ranrock used the term.
This makes no sense. How did... We shall discuss this later. Right now, you must complete the next trial.
Just tell me where I need to go.
The power you stand to wield must first be fully understood. The trials will ensure that. Power without knowledge is dangerous indeed. In the wrong hands, we will simply have to outwit Ranrock and my unfortunate namesake.
Very well, Professor. Tell me where I need to go.
I shall reveal the path. Professor Fig must leave you now.
Lumos. Revelio.
I would join you if I could. I shall await your arrival in the map chamber.
Revelio. I need to reposition that pillar to climb out of here. Perhaps the archway is the answer. Wingardium Leviosa.
Uzak kalmış.
Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio. That pillar is blocking the path. I'll need to move it. Wingardium Leviosa. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Places. I believe I need to proceed to the left here, but how? Leviosa. Hitting those marks readjusts the archways. Perhaps there's a way forward from the other side of this one. Confringo! Accio! Wingardium Leviosa! Is it possible to pull one of those blocks through the archway? Confringo! Accio! Wingardium Leviosa! Accio! Wingardium Leviosa! After pulling the block out through the archway, I can place it where it can be climbed on while on the other side of the archway.
Boss'a geldik yani. Hadi çıkmış bakalım.
What a relief.
I must say I'm curious to hear of Isadore's travels.
Do come in. Please, have a seat.
Isadora, we are all most intrigued to hear.
We're ready. I've something to show you. Father, these are my colleagues from Hogwarts. Father hasn't spoken since my brother died. On my travels, I confirmed that which I've always believed. That we have the power to take away pain.
Isadora. What have you done?
I took his pain.
This is uncharted magic, Isadora. You can only see what has been sealed in the jar, and we do not know what power that may hold. But the traces of that magic are different from what I've seen before.
Thank you.
You're back.
And in one piece, no less. It is good to see you again.
Professor Rookwood told me about what happened at Rookwood Castle.
In light of the dire circumstances in which we find ourselves, it is most fortunate that someone so competent is following this path.
Thank you, Professor. I shall keep this second artifact safe, as you've advised.
Good. Are you ready to move on?
I'm ready for whatever comes next.
In that case, introductions are in order.
Allow me to introduce former Hogwarts headmistress, Neve Fitzgerald.
How do you do? I must say that I was not entirely surprised to learn that a student had been completing the trials. I've always believed Hogwarts students capable of anything they set their minds to.
Thank you, Professor. It's a pleasure to meet you as well.
I am certain that you are more than capable of completing my trial. However, I must first, how shall I say, prepare the location of your next trial.
We trust your judgment, Professor Fitzgerald. You should know better than anyone how to manage the inconvenience of, well...
A vainglorious and exasperating headmaster? Indeed, I should. I shall confirm that everything is in order immediately.
Of course. Professor Fitzgerald needs some time to clear the way forward. Until then, you should continue to hone your magic. If you learn more about Ranrock and Victor Rookwood's activities in the meantime, please let us know.
Very well, Professor. I know. Continue to hone my magic.
You do learn quickly. Hopefully you will soon hear from Lodgok as well, and we shall learn how he fared with the helmet you retrieved. Well done today, as always. We shall speak again soon.
Bu görev de bitti galiba. Kış gelmiş. Bakalım. Görev. Çok. Yeşil olmalı. Işınla şuraya ya.
What are you up to now?
Told me about your run-in with
Yeah.
the poachers. I have some news about them as well.
Ne diyor? Seviye 19'a ulaşırız.
Can you meet me soon? I fear that some of what I uncovered has to do with you.
Revelio.
Oh, it's you! Just the person I need.
I have been asked to teach you the exploding charm, Bombarda. Once you have completed the tasks I've set forth, speak to me after class.
Böyle buluşalım. Burası yakındır. Ben göreve tıklamadım ya. Tıklamamışım. Aşağıda ne varmış?
How did That's the Incendio! That's just the beginning. Conductive, aren't we? You're going to regret that. What are your thoughts on electricity? My wand! Might want to look up.
This is not going well for you. You die for that.
I'm not down with you. Death from above! Had enough? You've made a great mistake.
Wait till Sebastian hears about this. An Ashwinder.
Çok az veriyor ya.
Is Highwing all right? Natty told me what the two of you did.
Highwing's fine. I'm keeping an eye on her. She's safe, Poppy, I promise.
Good. Whatever the poachers are up to, I want Highwing far from it.
You said you had news about the poachers, and that some of it had to do with me.
It did. I overheard them talking in the Hogshead, and did you know that they have orders from Victor Rookwood to capture you on sight? Does this have anything to do with Rookwood and Harlow coming for you in the Three Broomsticks after the troll attack?
It does, somewhat. But at the moment, I'm more concerned about what else you heard the poachers are up to.
Fair enough. But I hope you'll let me know if I can be of help, especially after what you did for Highwing. Does the name Horntail Hall mean anything to you?
I'm afraid not. Why? What is it?
The poachers' best kept secret, apparently. The name came up twice, but they never went into detail. I also overheard one of them bragging about all the gold they're making, at the expense of innocent creatures, undoubtedly. The poachers spoke of this area, and I thought if we searched around a bit, it might give us clues as to what they're doing. If you ever meet my gran, this trip never happened.
Not to worry, Poppy. If I ever meet your gran, I shall not speak a word of this.
I normally tell her everything. She might be my best friend after Highwing, but she knows how I feel about the poachers. I think she worries I'll do something ill-advised.
Whatever gave her that idea?
This way.
Hadi. Nereye götürdüğümüze bakalım.
A centaur. Tread carefully.
An entire castle to roam, yet you choose to wander here.
Please, we don't want any trouble. We're simply passing through.
Do you take us for fools? That we do not notice more and more of your kind around here, in league with the poachers?
We aren't involved with them. If anything, we want to see them stopped.
I hope for your sake that is true. Our kind is swiftly losing patience with the poachers and those they work with.
Hadi kız gel. Allah Poppy'yi takip et lan hadi.
He was certainly a charmer.
That could have gone worse. Centaurs aren't exactly fans of wizard kind, and the poachers aren't helping matters.
But why would he think that we had anything to do with poachers?
I did notice the poachers talking with a few villagers in Hogsmeade. I'm not sure why. Perhaps that's why the centaurs are suspicious. That's the third time I've seen a dugbog behave that violently.
It seems that a lot of beasts have been more aggressive than usual lately.
I've noticed that too. It's almost like there's something in the water. This is odd.
What is it?
Not entirely sure, but look around. If the poachers were here, perhaps we can find out why.
Revelio. Why wouldn't they take their cages with them when they left? Pelts. Still smoking. They can't have been gone long. This is goblin metal. Seems out of place in a poacher camp. I should tell Poppy about it.
Anything interesting?
Poachers were here, all sorts of evidence. But I found something else. It's goblin-made.
I found goblin armor. Let's keep searching, but carefully. Merlin only knows what's going on here. I don't have a good feeling about this. How do goblin and poacher interests align?
Look, down there.
Definitely poachers. No creatures, though. So what are they doing out here?
Let's take a closer look.
They won't be happy to see us. Should we use disillusionment? Or perhaps a less discreet approach?
Hard to say from a...
Öldürmez mi?
Let's get a better lay of the land.
Hey, for your information, I received an owl from her just the other day.
It's been ages since I found anything worth poaching their crack crop.
4-5. Hepsini kessek mi ya?
Ah.
Come out before I find you.
Confringo! You will not survive this fight!
Confringo!
Foul vegetable!
Confringo!
Go too hard.
Let me out first! Confringo!
Merlin, you'd think they were guarding the Minister for Magic himself. What is going on here?
Only one way to find out.
Buraya tamir.
Repairer.
Avcı çadırı.
What in Merlin's name?
Are those dragons?
It's a dragon fighting ring. This is Hauntel Hall.
The name makes sense now. And the secrecy.
No wonder the poachers were in Hogsmeade so much. Likely taking bets and spreading the word. Given how crowded it is here, how could they possibly enjoy this? The centaurs have every right to be disgusted with wizard kind. There must be more dragons here. The poachers are far too greedy to run a fighting ring with only 2 dragons. We should take advantage of most eyes being in the fight and look around. But be discreet. You especially can't afford to be spotted.
Confringo!
Have you heard from your family? Has either of your brothers come round to our way of thinking?
Confringo!
I won't rest.
Çık lan oradan.
Marvelous strike!
Stupefy! Confringo! Accio!
No!
Çık tarafa. Vay bir şey çıktı. Düşün. 32 güzel. 16 güzel. Bu da iyi. Kapalı. O böyle. Ben çok çirkin gözüktü o ya.
I have a brother who works at Gringotts. Couldn't pay me enough.
Poppy ile
Did you hear those goblins? Ramrock and the poachers must be working together.
Poppy, Something's going on behind you.
What's going on down there? They must have only just captured her. She's putting up quite the fight.
Not a fair one, then. Not with her chained up like that.
Let's even her up, shall we? Look, they've got a dragon egg. Hebridean from the looks of it. We can't leave it here, not with the plans they likely have for it.
Alohomora.
Noktası eşleri.
All right, I have the egg.
Ready. The element of surprise will only buy us a few seconds.
Let's make them count.
Careful! Don't think you'll get it out of here. I'm avoiding Let me out, Someone been taken out last week! No! Let me out, I will make you.
Something many
Your acrobatics will only postpone the end. Let me out, to that. Break the rules. Let me outside. Don't think you'll get it out of here. Let me outside. I won't rest.
İyi yaptınız. Eyvallah, sağ olasın.
You're the one we're looking for, and you brought a friend.
Bir dakika olacak.
One less human to worry about.
Bayağı havalı.
Let's get it. Stop it!
Ne varsa yapmış.
You'd be better suited for gardening than for battle. Vegetables in combat.
Bir rahat bırakmıyorlar.
I see you. Huggins Barry. Let me outside.
Haven't gone too far. Well, we'll have to do better than that.
Let me outside.
We don't have time. We need to free her now before more show up.
Alohomora. Ha.
Revelia.
Alohomora hangi? Bomba yapınca güzel oluyor yalnız.
This may have been a bad idea.
Şeyler çok kötü. Büyük geçişleri çok kötü. Toplam 16 tane büyük bak. Geçişler sıkıntı. Yani hızlı değil. Yok ya bende
This
yok
way.
yani. Ayarladım ben. Gayet akıcı.
That was a Hebridean black.
Şeyinde
I'm
sıkıntı var
guessing the
oyunun.
egg we have belongs to that
Işın
dragon.
izleme.
I don't think she knew they had her egg. She wouldn't have left without it.
What now? She didn't exactly leave us a calling card.
I don't know. Nothing about this day was expected. Not the goblins, and definitely not the fighting ring. The last thing I planned on was a dragon egg. And the poachers saw us, which cannot be good.
We aren't helping ourselves standing here. Let's get to safety. We can sort this out later.
You're right. If there's anything the poachers are good at, it's tracking their prey. And right now, we're it.
O kadar çok ya.
Be careful, won't you? I shall see you back at the
Ben
castle.
60'a aldığım için sıkıntı olmuyor. Yakalanan çantası. Ya bu görevler de çok boktan. Neyse bir yere bir ışınlanalım. Böyle vakti hale gelirim. Bu ışınlanalım. Şunları yapalım bari ya. Yoksa görev açılmayacak.
Off on another adventure, are we?
Şimdi şuraya çantalardan.
This looks intriguing.
Revelio. Arrest the momentum.
Do cooperate, won't you? Arrest the momentum.
Lan sen neredeydin?
Arrest the momentum. Everything's all right now. Who lived here, I wonder? Revelio. Arresto Memento. Assignment's all finished.
Güncelin canlı faydası. Katılalım bakalım.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel.
İndik be. Bayağı uzatmış olması ya. Işınlanalım.
Can we meet at the Three Broomsticks? It may find...
Excellent work today. Class dismissed.
Ugh. Can't say I'm terribly...
I take it you're ready.
I completed your assignment, Professor. I'm ready to learn Bombarda now.
Good. Now, this spell comes with a caveat. It should only be used when necessary. The exploding charm, as you might suspect, can hurt people.
I will, Professor.
Now, you must be precise in your... Nice and steady wand movements. Remember, the exploding charm is highly volatile. Well done. Now, let us put it into practice, shall we? Go ahead and...
Savaş bitkisi edinin. Ondan kurtul. Bir tane var.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
Bulunmaktan satın aldığım bilet.
Sometimes it seems all roads lead to Hogsmeade.
Don't you fret, Biscuit. I shall sort something out.
Greetings! Please, take your time looking about. Now, you let me know if there's anything else I can help you with. No one can say I don't keep a stacked shelf.
Savaş bitkisini edinin. Bu da neredeydi? Şurada.
If anyone ever knew how to keep muggles out.
Pardon me? Might I ask a favor of you?
Bize ne lazım? Zehirli tentakulayla
Dark wizards? Oh, I can't believe it. Well, what say we show you some of what's available? Your things will be safe with me till they're sold. Then you'll have to make do with money. Oh, I'm always thrilled when a young one makes a wise purchase. I can tell you'll go far. Doors always open.
600 param lazım.
Sure to stop by soon. Such a wee bairn gieing a thrashing to a troll. Oh, well, what say we show you some of what's available? Doors always open. You be sure to stop by soon.
Revelio. Pardon me? Might I ask a favor?
I don't know about centaurs, but there hasn't been a dragon in history worth losing.
Ne lazım? Zehirli tentakul.
Pardon me? Might I ask a favor?
Well, what say we show you some of what's available? Oh, I'm always thrilled when a young one makes a wise purchase. I can tell you'll go far.
Şunları kullanalım.
What are you up to now?
Ha, yanlış kapı. Bizim odada yetiştireceğiz. Bitki yetiştirmek. Büyük saksı nereden bulacağım ben ya?
Deke would like to talk with you when you have a moment.
Nothing to identify for now.
Geçeceğim. Şunun deposu.
Off on another adventure, are we?
Şurada gösteriyor yarın. Oyundan bitti ya.